As you can tell by my robe, my tired eyes, my unwashed face, and the state of my hair, it is morning time. We're getting ready to start our school day here in a little while, and the kids are getting ready, so I figured I would take a few peaceful minutes to enjoy some breakfast. But before I show you what I'm eating, I just wanted to introduce myself if you're new here. My name is Mary. I'm in the process of becoming vegged out, and that means that I am learning to become peaceful around food, peaceful with my body. I am following intuitive eating, and I'm just looking to achieve the ultimate vegged out bliss in this crazy, crazy world, mind, body, and spirit. I do struggle with anxiety, so on my channel, one day I'll be showing you some tips on how I manage that. So without further ado, let's get into what I'm eating today, starting with breakfast. All right, I'm jumping in. This is me editing this video, and I don't know what was going on this day. Generally, everyone in my house knows that if I'm recording a video, please try to be quiet. And I don't know if I just wasn't like in the headspace to remind everybody, or maybe I'm just so used to tuning out the noises that I didn't even notice. But just a disclaimer, there are a ton of background noises in this video today. So much so that I thought about scrapping it. However, I felt like some of the information was good. I did kind of poke fun at myself and the noises in general, and I put up little things about them. So I'm hoping that's not too distracting for you. It is kind of humorous. I was laughing all the way through it, but I do feel like there are some good points I make on here that might be helpful to other people. So I'm leaving it. So this video's a mess. I hope you can appreciate and maybe find humor in some of the iCarly laugh tracks in the background. But I just wanted to just hop on and say I really hope that doesn't detract from the overall message. Life is messy, life is crazy, life is unpredictable, and sometimes you have a lot of background noises in your videos. So if that's the only thing I've got going on at the current moment that I don't particularly like, I guess I'm doing all right. So I'll let you get back to the video. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I'm eating. I'm gonna do this kind of quickly because it's getting cold. I've done a few takes already, but I'm gonna enjoy this before the kids come down and are ready for school. But I feel like this is very repetitive. However, I have not done a breakfast bowl in a while. But this is what I'm eating. We've got some little baby Yukon Gold potatoes in there that I've fried up. We've got some broccoli, and I topped it with some Over Easy eggs, which I really love. The fat, like the yolk that just bursts down and kind of covers my food like a sauce. I love sauces, I love dips. You'll get to know that. I did put some seasoning on my potatoes and broccoli. I think it's just a little bit of salt, some onion powder, garlic powder. And this is a super satisfying breakfast. I've already drank my coffee, so I'm gonna have some water with it. And yeah, that is breakfast for today. It's been a few hours since I ate last, and I'm getting a wee bit peckish. I can't believe I just said that, but I really wanted to say it, so there you go. I'm not editing that. I'm a little hungry. Maddie's over here doing her schoolwork and laughing at me because her mom is being cringy. So I decided I want a little bit of a snack. Stop laughing. I want a little bit of a snack, but I don't want too much because we are going to be having lunch soon. So I have some cottage cheese. The small curd, 4% milk fat is my favorite. The rest tastes kind of sour and gross. So I like to use it as a dip, and I'm just dipping some crackers in there. And Maddie's probably going to be sharing some with me after she gets over her laughter from me saying a wee bit peckish. So that is snack time. All right, it is lunchtime, and I always tend to get snacky while I'm cooking. So I had some carrots, so I was munching on those with some buttermilk ranch dip. And like I said earlier, love sauces, love dips. I recently found this one. I know it's been around for a while, but it's delightful. So I was snacking on that, and then I am having some leftovers for lunch. It wasn't my first choice, but I knew I was gonna get super hungry. So I was like, I might as well just eat a leftover. And I say it wasn't my first choice because I'm not quite sure how I feel about them yet. I made potato and black bean enchiladas. So they look kind of pretty because I topped them there. And then I put a side of beans on there. But I don't know. I was in like a mood yesterday while I was cooking because dinner was going to be really late. And I hate it when dinner's really late for the family. So I wasn't thinking straight and I didn't quite do the filling the way that I wanted to. However, the homemade enchilada sauce is really, really good. So to me, they just tasted really salty yesterday. However, I do know that sometimes you kind of have to let things sit overnight and they'll taste even better the next day. So I did take a bite. Jerry's still out. I'm going to see how I feel about it. But sometimes you just eat what you have instead of trying to reinvent the wheel and make a big to-do. But I think I'll be satisfied. I think it'll be pretty good, but I'll let you know. All right, final thoughts on leftover black bean and potato enchiladas. They were actually much better than last night, thankfully. And I'm gonna have to make that enchilada sauce from now on. It was really, really good. And I think I'll do a video about that and post the recipe. It called for tomato sauce, but I didn't have any tomato sauce on hand, but I did have some Progresso. I think it was like roasted red pepper and tomato soup. So I used that and added my seasonings and cornstarch to it. It was really good. I will definitely make that again. So the next time I do, I will show you. But all I have left on my plate, I'm gonna, beware, it's gonna get a little saucy, is a little bit of beans right there. I just could not add another bite because I'm really full. Really satisfied. It was really good. That does kind of bug me seeing the little bit of beans right there because I am like trying to be a former member of the Clean Plate Club. Most of the time I'm pretty good at like eyeballing how much I'll be satisfied with. So I do usually finish what I eat, but this I just couldn't. So I'm listening to my body. I did eat a little past fullness, but that's okay. I listened to my body. I'm gonna calm down. Those little bit of beans, it's fine to leave. It's all good. But anyway, yeah, much better. And I will make those again, just a little bit differently, I guess. So I don't have the initial like, ew, this is too salty. I know what I did wrong and what could be fixed, but thankfully they were delicious today. So those are my thoughts. First of all, I didn't let anyone take a good look at my shirt today. So take a look. If you know, you know. If you do know, you're welcome, because I just got it stuck in your head. If you don't, look it up. You'll be happy you did. Anyway, I woke up from a little bit of a nap, and then I was thinking about, well, it's technically dinner time. Who eats by the clock anyway? It is about 5:20, which would be dinner time. I normally like to eat about 6:30. I'm going to be getting ready to take my son to youth group soon, and I have an online Bible study group which starts about 8 o'clock my time. So I'm going to probably take a shower first before I take him to youth group, and somewhere in the mix I'll eat dinner. But I woke up from my nap and I was a little hungry, but more so I just kept thinking about the brownies that I made, which that's one sign of hunger, I guess, before you actually even feel it in your stomach, is if you keep thinking about food. So I decided to fix those thoughts by eating a brownie that I made since I was thinking about it so hard. So I'm gonna show you these. I did take a picture, I'll post it to my Instagram, but like, I don't know, a little less than half of these are gone already. So yeah, there they are, they're beautiful. They're made with sweet potato. I saw a version, because I follow Miranda from Running on Plants. I saw a version she made, and I have some sweet potatoes left, so I think I'm gonna make hers next. This one, I think hers has like oat flour and some maple syrup and sweet potato, of course, and I forget what else. I think that's like pretty close to about it. This one had a few more ingredients. It's got some refined sugar, it's got some regular flour I put in here, and then sweet potato, of course, and not much else. It is delicious, and I thought I messed them up at first, but they are super dense, super delicious, and I will definitely be making these again. You need a big glass of milk or something with them, or some ice cream, but they are fantastic. Now, I'm gonna try really hard to cut one without feeling the desire to eat it, because it's just that good. But let me just show you this. If you're ever nervous or you think it's weird putting sweet potatoes in a dessert, please don't think it's weird. I'm gonna do a whole video on potatoes one day because I love them so much, and maybe all the different ways that you can eat them. Anyway, here, look at this. Look at how good that is. And it's so thick and fudgy and yummy, and it's super, super moist. So I'll go ahead and link the recipe I used. And just an FYI, I did not make sweet potato brownies because I think that they're healthier. I made sweet potato brownies because I had sweet potatoes to use, and I thought it was really interesting. I have never heard of putting sweet potatoes in brownies before. I'm pretty sure it just replaced the egg, like egg and oil or whatever. Yeah, they're really good. So I'm definitely gonna make that again. That was my snack, and I realized I've talked more about this snack than I've talked about any of my other food today. So I guess it really struck a chord with me. It's just that good. I'm back from taking my son to youth group, and before I took him, I did get a shower in so I could get ready for my virtual Bible study tonight. So by the time I got home, I'm not like super hungry, but I'm hungry enough to where I know it'll be a problem in the middle of Bible study if I don't eat now. And I think I've got a good close to about 30 minutes before it starts. So I'm just gonna kind of eat light. And when I sat back and looked at my plate, I was like, oh, we've got a theme going on. We've got orange. We've got orange for dinner tonight, orange color. So I've got a grilled cheese, some carrots, and I do have some more of that dip from lunch. So you better believe I'm gonna be dipping my carrots in that. And then I have a clementine. So I'm gonna have that for dinner. I'm just gonna sit here, relax, eat my dinner, maybe look over some of the talking points for Bible study tonight, and just try to center myself and relax before I need to be on my call. So the other thing I noticed as I was driving back from taking my son to youth group was that I realized I probably haven't had enough water today. It didn't really hit me till now. And generally when I don't have enough water, I feel thirsty, yes, but then I also just feel like I retain water really easily. So then I just feel kind of like puffy and tight. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm gonna make sure I drink a lot of water, but not too much so I'm not up all night. But I'm gonna get some water in, and then usually while I'm on my Bible study call, I drink some chamomile tea. So that's probably where I'm gonna end up leaving it tonight, because I don't foresee myself getting too hungry later on. But yeah, so I'm just probably gonna end the night with tea, and I'm just gonna eat my grilled cheese. Thank you for watching my What I Eat in a Day as an Intuitive Eater. I hope you learned something. I hope you found it encouraging. No matter where you're at in your intuitive eating journey, whether you've been doing this for a while, you're really new to it, or you're just even considering it and want to know what it looks like. I hope that this gave you the encouragement to take that step, take that leap away from diet culture, away from dieting, and I promise you, you're going to be happier, healthier, and freer for it. So if you like what you saw today, please make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time there's a new video. So I will talk to you guys next time.